Right, here we go. This article, well, I've got two articles that has been sent to me. The first one has been sent to me by a few people, um, obviously clearly trying to get my attention. It's worked. This is about DCBL, the can't pay will take it away. So I'm just going to minimise the screen here. Um, this first guy is called Gary Brown, and what he's done is walked into the wrong house. And when he walked in, he said, "My name's Gary Brown, but you'll know me from Can't Pay Will Take It Away." Delusions of fucking grandeur. Or what? Now, they're all self-employed, you see. So it's not that they're just, I keep saying they're third-party interlopers, private contractors, but actually they're actually private subcontractors, aren't they? Because they're all self-employed. So DCBL gave him the address, but not only does he not work for the court, he doesn't actually technically work for them. He's just a subby. So it's getting worse. I thought they were all actually. I knew they worked on commission, but I thought they were pay as you earn. But they're not. They're private fucking contractors. They're subcontractors. So they've got absolutely no lawful authority whatsoever. So DCBL gave him the address. Unfortunately, this couple have left their front door unlocked. I bet that's the last fucking time they'll do that. And of course, immediately, they refuse to leave, obviously, because they're thick fucking monkeys. Yeah, I'm a bailiff. I'm perfectly entitled to be on the property. I'm now going to search for all your fucking knickers and stuff, just in case you've got fucking gold jewellery hidden there. So they wouldn't leave. And obviously he's come in, swanned in like he owns the fucking place, as usual. But he's been taken to court, and he's still got his fucking job. All he said is, he's admitted he should have done more to check they had the correct address. I mean, for fuck's sake, this is the problem with this idealised fucking, law enforcement that fucking Blair came up with. The private companies, the police are a private company, the courts are a fucking private company, these bailiffs are a private fucking company. Now it turns out that the bailiffs they actually hire are just fucking subcontractors. One of the householders said, "I initially thought they were policemen because they mimic the way they dress." Yes, because they think they're important, love. My name's Gary Brown, but you'll know me from Cappy. This shit has to get shut down, it really does. There was practically no evidence the debtor lived there. Well, that wouldn't fucking stop them, would they? They're not fucking interested in evidence. As I shall move on to... Oh, yes. Yeah, the judge said Mr. Brown had entered the house unlawfully as there was practically no evidence the debtor lived there. He said that enforcement had gone too far away from the protection of innocent people. Well, it doesn't matter, because as I found out last month, they'll hammer on your door for half an hour and fucking run the battery down on your doorbell. And then they'll just walk away, because of course they've got no fucking paperwork whatsoever fucking ever. Right, it's a particularly nasty piece of shit here called Matthew Hayway. I don't know if it's Matthew Hayway or Matthew Highway, but we'll go with Hayway. He was charged with using unlawful force, and let me just get... Here is... Oh, he's a former celebrity bodyguard. Oh, well, he must be good then. Oh, he told officers he was willing to be arrested to prove a point. Well, that he's a Nazi thug. I'm trying to find the name of this police officer. Police arrived at the scene and told Hayway to leave or risk being arrested. PC Simon Clark. Now here's one we must give credence to, because he's done the right thing. Although we work with bailiffs quite often, we had never come across this before. I was explaining that under the bailiff's powers there was no entry unless it was peaceful. Do you know what Hayway says at the end? The two people on the other side wedged me in that position. The officer did ask me to withdraw, but the police officer isn't the law. He can be wrong as I can be wrong. Yes, well, I'm afraid in this circumstance you're wrong, mate. That's about all there is to it. He's kept his job, naturally. Well, they're mates with all the judges, aren't they? One of the residents said I locked the front door and tried to call my solicitor but couldn't get through, so I told him through the glass. He said he was having difficulty hearing me. Aye, that old chestnut. So I partially opened the door, but he just went for it and went to force the door past me. Yeah, so he barged his way in like a fucking thug. He added, I have a letter from my accountant, but Hayway replied, I'm not interested in that. Your wife could have written that. Yeah, well, we know, just like Cambridgeshire Police, you don't pay any attention whatsoever to fucking evidence. So, wow, a police officer's actually done the right thing. That's probably a first for this channel. But there you go. DCBL. Which actually stands for, I think it was Direct Collection Bailiffs Limited. Wow. Just the sort of guy you'd take home to meet your mum, isn't they? I mean, do they want to go any further to proving that they're just mindless fucking psychotic thugs? So there we go. They're not even direct employees of DCBL, let alone of the court. They're actually, in fact, third-party private interloper self-employed thugs. Which kind of makes it even worse, really. Wow. So I think I'll try and get a link up on the channel, but this laptop really is fucking shit. So they're both from the Daily Mail. One was last week, the other one was, I think, said July 2018. If I can't get that up, perhaps you can find them. Anyway, I'll see you all later.